Hey, Fourboys Garage here. If you've guys seen our recent video, we made a mod on this fire pit, and we added some bolts to hold our rack to sit on this fire pit. And today we're going to be testing it by cooking some chicken on it and grilling the buns. So yeah. Right now we are burning this pine down to make it a cool bed, and then we will put some oak and ash and hickory and maple on this fire and be cooking on it. Wanted to give a quick update on the fire. We added some hickory and some maple wood on the fire. All the pine has burned down, so we'll get to cooking soon.
Pine's mostly burnt down.
Yeah, mostly burnt down.
Still a little bit. We'll give this a little while. Normally we wouldn't build a fire just to cook on. Usually after having like a cool day, Saturday fire, we can throw the grate on here and cook dinner. Usually if we do want to build a fire just for cooking, we start with charcoal and then throw a little bit of wood on that, and kind of gives a really quick established coal bed, and you know, with the charcoal briquettes or whatever, and then we can just throw some wood on there. So anyway, get the grate on here in just a bit and be back, right?
Yep. See you in a few.
All right, we got the grate on here now. Fire's kind of burning down. One of the things we really like about this is that we could flip up these sides and tend the fire if needed. We will put the links to both this fire pit from Menards and this grill grate we got from Home Depot. We're obviously not sponsored or endorsed by these places, but you know, obviously it makes it easy for people to get this same setup, which worked really well together. But we could use the grill brush now, since we've modified this with those bolts. This thing used to rock all over the place when we tried to brush it, so we'd have to be really careful and hold it with one hand and brush with the other hand, but now she stays in place really well. So we're gonna finish cleaning this up, getting it nice and preheated, and be putting some chicken on here shortly. We thought worth pointing out was that we have a charcoal grill, a gas grill, and pellet grill and smoker. And still our favorite way to cook is on the homemade wood-fired fire pit.
So it's time to put the chicken on now. And let me go ahead and put that on the rack here.
Been marinating in a little bit of balsamic vinegar.
Sounds like a good sear to me. Yep. We will be making honey mustard chicken sandwiches with grilled buns also. And this is for the whole family too.
And extra.
And extra, yeah.
We always like grilling some extra chicken. And they're off.
We'll be right back. All right, we got the chicken going. Got some nice, beautiful sear marks on them. Dad's flipping them right now. They look very tasty.
And we like just a real light crust on there.
Yep.
A real light little barky crust.
All right, once these finish up, I'll get you guys back on. The chicken's finishing up here. After cooking all this chicken on it, we really like this DIY mod that we did to this fire. It's really helped a lot. We were thinking that we might need to add a 4th bolt. We have 3 bolts on it. It's holding it, but we found a weak spot that we might add a 4th bolt to.
Yeah. And the thing we like about this is that, you know, this is just a patio fire pit. Again, the other video where we kind of showed what we were doing and what we used. But it's just our patio fire pit, and we can just lift this grate right off here. Or in the event that we just have a fire, then we can throw the grate right on there. But we like cooking with wood, different types of wood. And all in, you know, again, we'll put the links in there, but I think the fire pit was $50. The grate was like $30. It's a fire pit we have anyway, so we didn't necessarily just buy it for this. It's just they pair really well, so we thought that if anybody else wanted to do this, at least you'd have what we're using. And then we have like $4 in stainless steel bolts to stabilize this rack when it sits on here. It doesn't move around on us, doesn't want to tip and things like that. But you know, we've been cooking on this for a while, but this is a great addition, putting the bolts on here to keep the rack from moving around. So we're pretty much done with this, and maybe we'll put a few still shots of the chicken sandwiches we're making with these. We'll slice them up inside, put a little homemade honey mustard on there.
And if you guys made it this far, consider liking and subscribing to our channel, and like this video. And if you guys want to see, like, get updated and get notified when we make these type of videos or any of our videos in general, hit that notification bell. Yep. So
till next time.
See you guys.